So to start this out, I'm not going to do a full review on these things, but I got them in the mail. I got them in. Size 14, got my Jordan 1 Off-White UNC joints. I've looked at them. It is an absolute beautiful shoe. I still need to do like an in-depth kind of review on these things. I've just honestly I got them in today, and I'm going to probably record this tomorrow and on a more in-depth review of this sneaker, show it to you, give you my views on it, tell you all about it, and tell you my thoughts, my feelings on it. And look out for that. Probably up tomorrow.
I'm not finished with you!
But downstairs on my computer, I've got some spreadsheet kind of number pictures that was put up today by Yeezy Mafia showing the stock numbers. And also we need to talk about one thing is there are actually still some stores nationwide that still have some of the Yeezy 350 V2 butters left. There are still some out there. It's getting more and more rare to find some, but like my local champs yesterday had pairs all the way up until 5 o'clock last night, Sunday. There are a couple stores in Chicago, downtown Chicago, that had pairs yesterday still. The Adidas flagship had over 1,000 pairs. Originally, they had a few hundred pairs yesterday. I've heard there's some pairs in San Antonio. There's been pairs all throughout the U.S. There are some Champs and Adidas flagship stores that still have pairs available. And I was sent some pictures about some European stores that have pairs on the shelves right now. So if you live near a major metropolitan city, a major one, I'm not talking like a small city, I'm talking a major metropolitan city that you know got these Yeezys, I would, if you want a pair still, I would at least check to see if you're that Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Finish Line, or Adidas flagship stores, if they have any stock left. There are still some stores out there who still have pairs available. No joke. There are still some out there. They have not completely sold out yet. And just like today, Shoe Palace online, they restocked. There's been some other small restocks that have happened over the weekend. Stores still have pairs. Be on the lookout. Let's go downstairs. Let's talk about some stock numbers and what's coming out Yeezy-wise in the next few months. Let's talk numbers now. Today, Yeezy Mafia, they released the newest updated Rarity chart of the Yeezy 350 V2s. Of course, still the most limited is the Yebra, but those are restocking. According to Yeezy Mafia, those are restocking this October. So since those are restocking, those will no longer be the most limited. More than likely, we'll probably see 100,000 plus pairs of those restocking. They'll probably be along the same lines of probably the Zebras, maybe around as the Zebras right now. But the Zebras though, which the Zebras currently right now have about 120 or so thousand pairs in the market. 110 to 125,000 pairs. But they are restocking for a second time. They originally dropped on Adidas Yeezy Supply, then they restocked worldwide. Now they're restocking another time this October. So look for the Zebras to drop another 100,000 plus pairs. So the Zebras should have probably 250,000 pairs at the minimum. They're going to have as many pairs as easily the Blue 2.0s by the end of this year. The Zebras are restocking in October. So this Yeezy Rarity chart is going to be morphing and changing over the next few months. So the Yebras will be a lot more, and the Zebras will probably be tied with the Blue 2.0s, maybe even a little bit more. But with the butters, originally with the butters, people were saying there's like only 37,000 pairs being made. That was only on Adidas. Only Adidas website, not stores. Just the Adidas store in just Chicago got 1,000 pairs in store. That's just one store. Nationwide foot stores, like the actual foot stores, your Foot Action, Foot Locker, those kind of stores, they got around 40,000 pairs in store, not online. That's why I was estimating, if you watched my video last week, I estimated between online drop and in-store, there's around 110 to 125,000 pairs of the Butter V2s dropping last Saturday. People said I was full of BS, didn't know what I was talking about. Look at the Rarity chart. If you look at it, the Blue 2.0s, they made about 300,000 pairs of the Blue 2.0s. The Blue Tints were around 200 to 225,000 pairs. If you look at the butters, you can see those are probably around 125, 150,000 pairs. So you know what? I was pretty spot on with my estimation from the knowledge I had and the information I had, that it was 110, 125,000, and I was actually a little bit low. It was probably closer to actually about 150,000 pairs, worldwide of the butter, the V2 butters. There's a lot of pairs, and there are still some pairs out there that you can grab. They're out there. The creams right now are the 4th most made pairs, but those are supposed to be restocking in 2 months, in September. Rumored to be 1 million pairs. And if that is true, if there is 1 million pairs, the Blue 2.0s have around 300,000 pairs. If there are 1 million pairs of creams coming out, that is an ungodly amount of pairs in 2 months' time. And also in September, you'll be seeing a re-release of the Yeezy Wave Runners, the original colorway. How many pairs? I haven't heard yet, but those will be dropping, more of a worldwide release, so there should be plenty of pairs available for everybody. Also in September, or actually in October, you'll be seeing the newest and possibly last colorway of the Yeezy 350 V2s, the Sesame colorway, the rumored last new colorway of the V2 model, dropping in October. Right now there's no estimation of the production number, but don't be surprised again to see 150,000, 125, 150,000 pairs. Don't be surprised. It could be even ramped up to blue tint type of 200,000 pairs. But those will also be dropping in October, along with restock of the Zebra and the Yebra. And in November, we're seeing another drop of a Yeezy 500 colorway. And we're seeing another drop of a new colorway of the Yeezy 700. That is November. So September, October, November, we're seeing a drop of 7 Yeezy models. 4 of those are restocks. So there's plenty of models coming out the next few months. The Yeezy Rarity chart that you see right now is going to be changing. The creams will be changing, Yebras will be changing, Zebras will be changing, and you never know, there could be some more surprise restocks within this chart. I have heard some rumblings of maybe a possible restock of the Oreos. I keep hearing that rumbling. Oreos might be restocking. So keep an eye out on any more information. Keep an eye out on Yeezy Mafia on Twitter. Wherever they post, I'll make sure and talk about it myself. Retweet things, talk about them on YouTube, because everybody loves to hear all about the Yeezy news. Any questions, comments below, hit me up. I'll make sure and answer them. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Franchise Kicks, Instagram at Franchise Kicks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Be on the lookout for my review of the Jordan 1 Off-White UNCs, probably coming up tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. Check it out. It'll be a good one. I'll see you later.